Premièrement, je sais pas par où commencer. Je suis perdue. Première chose. Ok, première chose. J'ai pas publié depuis 2 semaines minimum. Voire 3, voire 4. Je suis... Ok, j'allais à un Rotary, un souper Rotary, quand, par magie, il y avait des réparations dans la rue, puis j'ai regardé les maps, parce que j'étais pas encore habituée dans ce temps-là. J'ai dû freiner. À la place de prendre ma main, ma main tenait mon sel, j'ai pris ma main gauche, par réflexe. Oh là là, j'ai passé par-dessus mon vélo. Oh là là. Mais c'est pas grave. Pour vrai, genre, j'ai eu 2 petites gars ici, qui sont encore là, sont en train de guérir. 2 bleus. Ils n'ont pas duré plus que 1 semaine, mais elle est quand même gros. Mais tu sais, genre, c'est tout. J'aurais pu vraiment me faire mal, mais... Alors, par exemple, je suis tombée par en avant, et ce qui a ramassé le choc, c'est mon petit doigt, qui a rien, et... On doit sûrement rien voir, ok? Mais en gros, c'est le coin de mon sel, il est défait au complet. Genre, on voit l'intérieur. Et donc, je filme avec un iPhone 6. C'est ma soeur qui me l'a donné. Prêté. Parce que là, il faut quand même que j'aille un numéro. Mais tout est dans ça. Toutes mes vidéos, toutes mes photos depuis 1 mois que je suis ici. Pour vrai, j'étais pas vraiment en panique. J'étais comme, je vais pouvoir le réparer. Par contre, il faudrait que je le fasse le plus tôt possible. En tout cas, fait que je vais essayer de le montrer avec mon iPhone 6 de qualité supérieure. Le coin. Pour vrai, j'ai aucune idée de ce que je fais parce que la qualité de l'écran intérieur de l'iPhone 6 est tellement dégueu que pour vrai, en ce moment, le téléphone est placé comme ça. Fait que je vois rien. J'ai aucune idée si je suis cadrée. Ah ben non, je suis pas cadrée. Attendez. Hey, je m'excuse, je suis pas cadrée pas en tout. La caméra est ici. Qu'est-ce que je fais à regarder ça, moi? Ok. Maintenant, j'ai quand même fini mon intro. Fait que bref, je voulais publier quand même assez, mais je vais publier plus quand je vais revoir mes vidéos. Good? Puis là, on dirait que je veux pas trop publier parce que je veux pas publier dans un désordre. Fait que là, je vais juste publier des random facts ou des choses comme ça, que je pense qu'il n'y a pas besoin d'une date précise, même si ça c'est un peu une date précise. Je vais pas dire ce qui s'est passé cette journée-là, je vais vraiment juste faire la présentation. Ça c'était une avant-garde de qu'est-ce qui s'est passé pendant le dernier mois. J'ai pété mon ciel, c'est ce qui s'est passé. Puis là, je vais recadrer ça. J'ai aucune idée à quoi tu ressembles, mais je sais que ça devrait être mieux. Ça devrait. Bonjour. J'ai posté sur Instagram une petite story qui est aussi apparue sur Facebook. Et j'ai dit, j'étais comme, j'ai fait ma présentation dans cette classe-là. J'avais dit cette classe-là parce que je suis amie avec beaucoup de personnes de mon école. Puis je me suis dit, eux, ils vont savoir que c'est une journée spéciale, ils vont savoir que je suis là. Je veux pas qu'il y ait des personnes nowhere qui arrivent. De toute façon, ils n'ont pas le droit de rentrer. Mais il y a une personne en particulier qui m'a juste écrit, qui a dit, oh my god, j'aimerais tellement ça venir. Puis j'étais comme, je vais faire la vidéo quand même pour toi. Je sais pas pourquoi je dis ça, je m'excuse, c'est vraiment pas intéressant. Puis je me suis dit que c'était cool. Fait que, faites pas le saut. Vous pouvez skip cette vidéo-là aussi, ça me dérange pas en tout. Je fais une présentation assez plate, assez rapide du Canada, de plein de petites choses, pas comme tantôt intéressantes, mais je sais pas, des trucs que je me suis dit des trucs qui intéressaient un peu le monde, puis qui donnaient juste une petite base dans plein d'affaires, mais ça fait que ça fait vraiment beaucoup d'affaires parce que dans la nourriture, j'ai dit bien trop de choses. Moi, je sais pas, j'étais partie. Mais je me suis dit que pour eux, c'est ça qui intéresse le monde, parce qu'ils ont tellement une nourriture différente. Ben, il y a beaucoup de points qui se ressemblent, genre les saucisses, quelque chose d'autre, mais ici, ils mangent tellement des choses particulières que j'avais jamais vu avant du tout, là. Tu sais, mettons, tu sais, genre, généralement, on sait, en Italie, ils mangent environ ça, au Mexique, ils mangent environ ça, on le sait, tu sais, on le sait, là, en Inde, ils mangent un pays versus l'autre, fait la même, tu sais. Mais j'avais aucune idée longue, puis arrivant ici, c'était, je m'attendais pas à grand-chose, mais mettons, time out, là, il y a beaucoup de produits laitiers, beaucoup de pain. C'est la base ici. Vraiment, là, du pain. À l'école, là, personne mange de vrais repas, ils mangent tous du pain. En tout cas, bref, ça c'est pour une autre vidéo, je m'excuse. Oh oui! Je l'ai faite sur le courriel de l'école. Le courriel étant en hongrois, premièrement. Deuxièmement, l'ordi était vraiment différent, fait que j'ai pas réussi à changer le thème. J'ai rushé ma vie. J'ai pas réussi. Fait que j'ai pris un thème vraiment lettre, j'ai mis des images, j'ai pas mis d'image à d'autres places. Non, c'est vraiment pas beau. Pour vrai, codique, j'aurais eu 0 à l'école. Mais ça, là, ça a pogné le bord. Enfin, je l'ai mis à l'école, c'est pas grave. C'est parfait, c'est parfait. Excuse. Mon anglais, ben c'est ça, je sais pas, là, je pense pas que mon anglais est bon. J'ai sûrement fait des erreurs de vocabulaire. Ok, guys. Okay, guys. So basically, okay. Basically, today I'm going to present Canada. I'm sorry for the long intro. I just wanted to say what I did in the past month because I broke my phone and that's why I ghosted everybody, basically. So it's just for a special someone, I'm doing the presentation. I'm doing the presentation. Please don't mind my English, don't mind my mistakes, and don't mind the whole presentation because the slides, well, basically we couldn't change the theme with the, anyway, we couldn't change the theme, so it's what it is. Don't mind it. It's just, it is what it is. So welcome, guys. We have the content, which is like, oh Canada. Please look for it. I might put a link, but I won't put it because I don't want to download things because I'm in another country, and second of all, because I might get copyrighted. I have already put little videos copyrighted, so I really feel bad about it. Like, I shouldn't copyright anything. Okay, history and geography this is the smallest part actually. I could say so much thing about it, for real. It was students, and I don't think like it so much. The beauty of the province of Quebec, and what makes Canada a wonderful country, just because come to Canada, of course, like, please, come, like, actually, I don't want to sound like tourist, but I really like my country. I'm so sorry for my English, I'm so sorry. Okay, popular and typical food. Most of our food comes from many origins because Canada is not First Nation, you know, Canada is made from all the people that lives in it, from all the culture, from all, yes, Canada wouldn't be a whole without anyone, like, we need everyone to make it. We need every citizen in Canada to make it Canada the way it is right now. This is our anthem. We have the English version and the French version. Maybe it's the upside down because the camera is so old that it flips my face, if I remember well. Maybe it will flip again and again and again, so maybe you'll see it normally and then to them, I don't know. The song was played for the first time on Quebec's Day, and it was written in French. The original version was French. Yo. Perfect. This is Canada in the world. Don't be shocked. This is Hungary, this is Canada. Canada is 107 times bigger. Just to compare, I've met somebody that told me this and I was like, that is crazy, thank you, Zach. Canada's population is actually a little bit smaller than the state of California, or California Republic, because Zach, you get me. And you're not gonna listen to this. So Canada is basically forest, nature, and things. We are all concentrated like in the bottom mostly actually, and around water and stuff. Starting the bottom, like the lowest, the southern part of Canada. Damn to them. I live in Saint-Saëns, which is about where the dot is. The dot is. I should stop doing that. Makes me need to edit a little bit. Okay. Quebec's first is actually 18 times bigger, but we have a smaller population. Just to tell you that, and actually Hungary is not so like full, you know? The big cities aren't so big. Everything is really smooth in Hungary, I would say. And we live well, there's not too much people, but basically yes. So the motto is, I'm sorry, I really don't speak Latin. Amari usque and mare, from sea to sea, because Canada, I know we're not like Mexico, we're not surrounded by 3 seas, but Two is great. And I just want to say that we have a federal parliamentary constitutional monarchy. Maybe I had a mistake while saying it. We have a king. He is King Charles III. We are still a colony of UK. And our prime minister, I would say, is the highest in our country, which is not in UK, is the prime minister. And there's a lot of ministers around it. Basically, I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. The capital, Ottawa, in the province of Ontario. It's actually on the border of Quebec and Ontario, just because they were fighting a little bit about it. And before that, it was called By. That was the name of the city. That's a fun fact. And the biggest city is Toronto. It's really close to Ottawa. Great. History, just to say that there was people here, First Nation, before we came. So we were mostly surrounded by, sorry, I'm gonna use the French term, Algonquins et Iroquois. Quelques Inuits, like we learn with them. They teach us a lot of things. We couldn't survive without them. Actually, like, I could go on forever and ever, but I just want to say that it's really, really, really interesting to know. And there's too much thing that I don't want to go just a little somewhere, because I would like to go in depth of everything, so I'm just gonna... And then, this is about 150 years since we've arrived, and this was how the France was, actually. I don't think people know how big France, like the French, they didn't put like a lot of people here. They just wanted the space. Their goal wasn't to have a colony and have people there to live there. They just wanted the resources and to exchange with the First Nation. And in the red we can see the Great Britain colony, which later was called the 13th colony. There was the French people. They came. The English was there. They fought it a lot. Their territory was always moving, and then once the English won, this was a very important battle. It was I put like a lot of like random facts all together, but basically I just put the little word habitat because it's interesting, but we wanted to be called a little differently from the French people when we were French, because it's different. The colony was different and stuff like that. So we're just different. We're different from France. We're different from the English. We're different from the rest of Canada. Yes, and stuff like that. So basically Quebec, and they wanted to take care of their own things. Well, basically, right now, what we wanted to have, which was different approach, from the rest of Canada. We ask a different, let's say we ask a different treatment to the government from the rest of the Canada, and that's what we still have today. And we don't have the same things for the taxes, for the education, for the healthcare system, different laws, a little bit payments, and like what goes with the law, which is like driving lessons, stuff like that. We still have a different political approach, let's say, from the rest of Canada, even if we all have a different, the one that's more different. So that's why we remember, okay, basically, we remember. That's the motto of Quebec, Je me souviens. This is just how wonderful Canada is. This is when I sold Canada to you. I just want to say that, yes, we have a lot of immigration for thousands of years. Well, since it's there in the eye of the Europeans, we've helped a lot of immigrants in crisis, like Ireland with the potatoes and stuff like that. Chinese people, our country is rich from the other cultures. Of course, I cannot say that there's no racism at all. I don't know all the Canada, like I have no idea about the rest of the Canada technically, but I haven't heard. We have a free and basic healthcare system. We believe that health is a right. Being healthy shouldn't be priorities to any other people. I really, really believe in that. People should have the chance to live a good life. It doesn't change anything from your cultural background. It doesn't change anything from your family background. It doesn't change anything. Your ability to pay the job that you choose. You should. Everybody. We need everybody. We cannot make a society out of only doctors. You know. Okay. Okay, I'm going too far. I'm going too far. Somebody stop me. Yes, so a open-minded society because of, I think, all the immigrants and stuff, but we weren't always like that. But I think right now it's really pretty great. I actually have some pictures because in Hungary, it's actually every time I meet somebody, they're like, do you really like Hungary? And they're like, but you know that when you go to a library and the book has LGBTQIA plus inside the book or some other things, the book is wrapped up in plastic and you cannot open it and read it before buying it. You need to know what it is and you're gonna buy it and everybody's gonna know because you're gonna come with a wrapped book. Everybody comes to me at school and they send random facts like that and they're like, yes, anyway, it's the first thing that shocked me. And like on the first day of school, everybody was just saying like random facts that they didn't like about the government and stuff like that. And so like everybody's like, do you know that actually when you get like aborted, the mother has to listen to the heartbeat of the baby before? What? All key is made for everyone, you know? We are such a beautiful country and free people lives there. And also, it's a really good in crime rate. In crime rate, I'm Bochanat. We went here. Okay, so this is the beauty of the province of Quebec, but not the province of Quebec. I should recall this, but I should say the surrounding of Quebec City. So this is the beauty of the surrounding of Quebec City, not this photo on the side. This is just a taste of what you can get in Canada too. But in the surrounding of Quebec City, actually just next to the Frontenac Castle, there is Lake Plein-de-Bram. Lake Plein-de-Bram is a very nice park. In winter you can skate, stuff like that. There's a really important history in our head in there. It's pretty stuff. We have Woodley Park. This is 5 minutes away from my house. It's cool. It's very cool. You can celebrate Christmas all year. We have those. I learned that there was like only in Budapest or something like that. We have those a lot of places. We have Great Falls. We have the aquarium. Very close. You can still see the bridge. Very nice. We have this. This is so popular. We have it in winter, indoors and outdoors. It is huge. You can see from the below picture. And in winter, the slide just became snow slides. Why not? So it's perfect. You can enjoy it all year. And I mean, I think I'm going every year, whether indoor, outdoor in summer, or in winter. With the school, when we're going, it's such a nice time. It's just sliding, easy. Ski, we have a lot of ski. This is just one of the mountains, really close. This is actually less close. It's just I wanted to say that you can see Wales kind of easily. This is not so close either, but it's First Nation. They are owning Wendake. Well, I mean they're owning the tourist attraction, let's say, and they're just sharing with us how they've been living, and it's very nice. This is, you can even see the Olympian Stadium in the back. In Montreal, guys, it's really pretty. We have Quebec's wall. Quebec is actually the only fortified city in North America that has preserved its ramparts. Anyway, this is crazy. You can see the Stadium of Quebec, and you can see the walls which are surrounding the city. They're really nice. When there's the carnival, it's really pretty. I think it brings like such a unicity to the city. Anyway, very nice. Our meals go fast, you know it. Poutine, fries, curd cheese, brown gravy, and it was so popular that McDonald's does it in Canada. Like, this is original poutine, but you can add anything to it. You can change the sauce, you can change the gravy, you can change the cheese, you can add meat, you can add vegetables. You have to know that we eat a lot of meat. There's a lot of meat and lots of pie. So I'm gonna go fast forward on this. Really funny. Tous meat pie. And yes, they're different. This is great. This is great. Smoked meat, Montreal smoked meat. It's a sandwich. with smoked meat. That fast on that. This is really great. I had a goulash with beans in it. It tasted the same. I was like, what? This actually looks like an Hungarian soup too. I wanted to say the title. This is from France. Most of them as actually as a dessert they have sweet stuff in it, but we have it with some type of like milk sauce with vegetables and salmon or chicken, sometimes eggs. It's really good. But I wanted to tell you the translation of this. Vol au vent is literally like fly in the wind. We have this. This looks so much like chicken goulash or chicken pie. We have another pie. Shepherd's pie, Quebec styles. This is great. Mashed potato, corn, ground meat. This looks a lot like an Hungarian thing. This, we all have crepes everywhere all around the world. Here, turo paradiccium. Oh wow, oh wow. I could have said palinka. Turo paracinta. We have it, you have it with turo, you have it with jam, maple syrup. Guys, maple syrup, there is literally the maple leaf on our thing. So, maple syrup is kind of a thing, you know? I met somebody that said, oh, I went into Canada and I was shocked from the breakfast that you have. I just want to say that it's actually a pretty common thing in restaurants. When you have like crepes or French toast or waffles or pancakes, we love to have it with huge amounts of fruits and some type of like sweet sauce. I think it's a thing here. Basically, it's great. I'm also making an advertisement for a Cora. Okay, never mind. This gumaj és paradicsom. I don't know. I just want to say that my family name is Vachon. You know it, I know it, and they have a brand. It's literally 5 minutes, 10 minutes away from my house. It's where they make it, and they've been doing it for 100 years now. Coffee Grips is because I had a Balaton bar, not the river. I had it, and I was like, wait, it tastes a little bit like Coffee Grips. It's crispy. Yours has a little more filling though, but tastes like coffee and chocolate. This is just, I wanted to say that there's a village that does ice cream, and the ice cream is delicious, and they do lots of maple syrup. It's a drink. It's like Blood Mary, but it's a bit spicier. We have this in France. They call it pâté. We call it croton. It's made of meat. Really good. You can have it on toast in the morning. I think it's from like United States of America. Yes, there's actual cream in the recipe. And it's actually the only soda that I liked. But I don't drink soda, and my mom doesn't buy it, so I don't have it. But ketchup, Lay's, it does not exist here. But please do not compare to your type of Cheetos ketchup puff. Oh my god, don't compare it to that. Please, you don't know how Lay's taste. But those puff, dessert, fast forward, butter tarts. This is another thing. It's what actually, I didn't want to make the difference here between butter tarts and sugar pie. I baked and they enjoyed it so much. I also printed the recipe, I've changed the recipe because not all the ingredients are available here, and I really thought that it was really easy, you know, it's just sugar, but this sugar is a special one and it's not available here. Not so far from the actual taste. I think I'm very proud of flatbread thing. This is our First Nation making it on stick. To me, it makes me think of chimney cake. You roll the dough, soft on the inside, more crunchy on the outside. It's really funny, and you can actually also just make it flat, and you can whether bake it or fry it. So then it also looks like langosh. Langosh, yes. I was surprised, but we don't have it. Like, have it a lot, we don't have it on the street. But this actually is langosh. We have it on the street, but it's not salty. Not with sour cream, it's not with cheese. It is with whatever you want, which is sweet. Caramel, save, jam, cheese, Philadelphia, fruits. Reese, give it a try. Tibbets, this bread was like, let me take the hole from the donut that we make and make it as a Tibbets. It's square. You have date, make it a square. This is maple syrup. I know it doesn't seem so good, but the thing is, you boil the maple syrup and you make the dough in maple syrup. Everything I want to have the time. You can have it as taffy. You boil it. You make it on snow. Biscuits, which are really popular. Dessert, cake, bread, and jam. We have it, but we also have it in pudding format, and you have like some type of jam on there, but it's like made with real fruit and it cooks there. So I really hope you enjoyed. This was a big presentation, I have to say, a really big. I hope you did enjoy. I was talking fast, I was talking badly with a bad accent. Okay, I'm done. You're always a cat.